Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Discriminating Gamer and another unboxing video. Today we're going to take a look at Space Marine Adventures Tyranid Attack, a game of heroic action in the far future. Now this is for ages 12 up, 30 to 45 minutes, 1 to 4 players, and it is by Warhammer. Okay, now you will not understand how excited I am about this game, because this is a Space Marine adventure in a fast-paced game for 1 to 4 players, but it is set in the quarters of a derelict Space Hulk. And if you know me, Space Hulk is one of my top games of all time. And Space Hulk needs expansions, it needs more stuff, and they've just been leaving it alone. So I cannot be more excited about this. Now, this is going to give you 5 Space Marines, miniatures, a 16-page rulebook, some counters. We're going to have 5 decks of cards, some double-sided boards, and some 6-sided dice. Space Hulk's always about 6-sided dice. And it looks like you get to put together some models. Nothing new there. Okay, now, I have not opened this. It looks like they're using the corner tape on these, or the box tape on these. So let's get these cut open. Oh, you know, I did not realize that this was kind of on a Space Hulk when I saw this box until just now. So, yeah, I'm excited. All right, so looks like we got Space Marine Adventures inside of I don't know what's in the bag. We're going to open this baby up and take a look and see what is there. Okay. Oh. Man, Space Hulk content's something I've been waiting for a long time. And the fact that this one plays solo is just even better. Okay, so inside of here, looks like the first thing we're going to have is the Tyranid Attack rulebook. All right, so we got an overview. So rather than it looks like the standard Space Hulk miniature or tiles, we're going to be actual boards. It's going to be static boards, but the Space Hulk boards. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to integrate my Space Hulk into this. I'm going to figure out how to do it. Okay, we got some different dice. Looks like 1 dice for each one of the colored miniatures. If you paint them, I'm sure they're unassembled. All right, so let's take a look at this book and see what we have. I really want to see how different. I mean, just look at that. I mean, that's, to me, that's a miniature Space Hulk, but it's Space Marines. And I used to play Space Marines and Space Hulk. So, all right, your how to play book. Oh, yeah. I like it. So easy. Level 2, level 3. Okay, there's your levels for your different adventures. All right, looks like your 5 different characters you're going to be able to play. So if you do paint, you know what their paint scheme should look like. All right, you got an epic campaign you can play, setting up level 2, setting up level 3. The space, every time I see the word Space Hulk, I get excited. And then typical fashion for Games Workshop or Warhammer, either one, how to assemble your miniatures. And you still got to put miniatures together, but the nice thing is they kind of go together a lot better than the old glue days, which I really like. And then a rules reference right in the back of the book, which is really nice to have. All right, put that outside. Now, what we're going to have here is we're going to have one of our game boards. Take a look at that. Okay. There, and it's actually a really shiny board, so I'm trying to keep the glare down a little bit for you. Okay. Another one. And you know, I don't know how many of them go together, but I'll tell you what, I kind of want to put my game boards together. Make a big giant board. All right, so it looks like that's going to be our map. Okay, so we're going to have, looks like some corridors here. We'll see how that actually punches pretty good. And our tokens actually punch pretty good as well. But looks like we've got our Tyranids. Okay, it looks really good. There's probably some blocked passages right there. Oh, looks like we have another board. Kind of angle that. Keep the glare out for you. Put him off to the side. Okay, we got a bag for something, not really sure, but it's actually good size. My relatively large grubby hand will fit in it pretty good. Okay, and I'm going to guess this might be our dice. All right, we'll put that off to the side, and these are really slick, really nice, really cool looking, and I love that color. Oh yeah, that one's my favorite right there. Yeah, dice look really good. They feel good, so no problems there. All right, now we got, looks like Lieutenant Titus right here. His range and actions. I'm not sure why he's only one all by himself up here. But wounded, looks like you'll flip him over when he gets wounded. Put him off to the side. And it looks like we have just some empty envelopes. So I'm guessing we may be putting different characters in the envelope for saving for later. All right, let's hit C. All right, so these cards looks like we can actually open now. So, hey, let's open them. Let's see what we have. This is what's going to tell us what's actually how to start this game off. Okay. All right. Okay, so looks like when we look at these, they're all special. Backs of those all look the same. We'll split these up for you. We got some activation cards, and then we got the Tyranid Attack, and it looks like those are other characters that we can possibly grab. Okay, so looks like we're gonna get. You can pause if you need to. Sergeant Maximus. Oh, these are their wounded side. We don't want to look at wounded sides. Let's flip these guys over. Let's go to the brother Lucas. Okay, there's the non-wounded side. Okay, Brother Vorn. Like I said, go ahead and pause if you need to, if you want to take a little closer look at those. Okay. Oh, I love them. And there you go. And that's Sergeant Maximus again. Okay, so we got those. Looks like we're going to have our Tyranid Prime. And I don't know what's on the back. Oh, that's just the data card. Okay, we'll put him down because I want to look at these. So there's our regular Gene Stiller, our Lector, and our Termagant. And what's on the back of those? No, just same data card. All right, so those are the data cards we're going to need for those. All right, and it looks like, I'm guessing with these, so these are the activation cards. So I'm guessing each one of the factions is going to have their own activation card. So we're probably, what we're going to be, sounds like what we're doing is putting these in a deck. It's going to be randomized. You're going to flip the card over, and that's who's going to activate. Okay, so, you know, I've been seeing more and more stuff come out that way, and honestly, I really like that. I've never had a problem with it. You don't know who's going in what order. It's a little bit different on Space Hulk because you always want the guy in the front because you can't bounce back and forth, but this game's going to play a little different. All right, so these are, again, our special cards, and like I said, go ahead and pause if you need to. But it looks like we're going to have some duplicates. We got a couple frag grenades, some crack grenades, using time, Narthekium. All right. Suffer not the alien to live. All right. And these are nice, big cards. But I'll tell you what. Oh, I am excited to get this one to the table. And it does have a solo mode. So I really want to play this solo, but I really want to play this multiplayer. And see how it plays. All right, and that's all of our open now stuff. All right, now over here we're gonna have level 2, level 3. Don't open. Okay. Guess what? I'm not gonna open them. You're gonna have to figure those ones out for yourself. If you get the game and you play it, you can open them when you get to that point. And we're gonna have advanced. Do not open. It's like feels like some more cards in there. Okay, please read the rules first to know when to open this deck. And level 1, do not open. Same thing, got to figure out when you can open it up. So we're going to put all these right back in their place, shove them right there. I am not going to let you see what those are. Okay, and it looks like our dice are actually going to go right here too. Now, the part that some of you are probably interested in is the figures. Now, it looks like every character is this, you know, let's go ahead and do this. This might help a little bit. Every character is going to be on its own sprue. Okay, I like how they color code them. So that way it's really easy to tell which color is which color. If you don't paint, you know what? You just play with what color they are, and you're good that way. I've done that with some of the other games I play from these guys, and it works for me. If I have time to paint them, I will. The nice thing is I can actually wash them with the correct, with an actual, you know, use a green wash on the green, but a little bit different shade, and actually makes them stand out a little bit better. Okay. I hope you're getting a little bit of an idea of what these are going to look like. And hey, if you're an old Space Hulk player or you have a bunch of Space Marines or something like that, you just use those if you really want to. There's no reason why you couldn't do that. Pretty much most people that do. have all the different games do. Now, one of the things that's really cool, and I'll show you this, is there are notches, 5 notches right here. So each one of these figures are actually going to be slit in these little notches, and they're just going to be freestanding in here. So they are going to be protected. So if you do put them together and paint them up, you'll be good. It's not. They're going to be set in there really solid. You're not going to have to worry about them getting damaged. All right, so let's go ahead and put the cards back in. Let's see how all this stuff's going to go back in the box, because that looks like that is everything that this game is going to come with. Okay, now, some of these, we'll just put those down in the bottom because, well, I already took them out. And actually, there's some slots in here. So I don't know if different things will fit in some of these slots. I think they use some of these trays for multiple games as well. Because I kind of seen some that are like that. Same tray, but different game. All right, we're just going to put those there for now. I'm actually going to go through this game here in a little bit, and I'm going to get this thing punched out. I'm going to figure out where everything's going to go. And yeah, I'm going to have this thing to the table because I want to play this. And now I want to get my Space Hulk out, and I want to play my Space Hulk. All right, so the white bag in here, nothing's in there. Verify this guy, nothing's going to be in there. We're not going to need those anymore, but everything's going to fit in the box. Let's get that lid back on. All right, and ladies and gentlemen, that is Space Marine Adventures Tyranid Attack by Warhammer. I cannot tell you how excited I am to get this thing to the table. This thing, to me, it just looks fun. If it's Space Hulk, it's going to be fun, and we want more Space Hulk. So there you go. Please leave any comments down below, and as always, thank you for watching.
I got all guns.